Hi guys, welcome back to another episode from my FIFA 14 simulated career with AFC Wimbledon. We are in the Football League 1 after finishing second last year. We have pre-season to come up with and go through. We also have the transfer budget to try and sort out. And obviously, last episode the board gave us 170,000, if I remember correctly, and that was it for transfer budget. So we are limited, and we are down to the bare bones squad of 18. As you can see, there are a couple of players who I have asked my scouts to have a look at, both free agents, both strikers. First one is Jesus Esmerado, 17-year-old kid from Argentina. Good athleticism, defending could be anywhere, but he's only 17. He's got reasonable physical attributes for a 17-year-old. I'm hoping he's going to turn out to be a game changer, potentially not this year, but maybe next year. Finishing is between 58 and 68, so he's already going to be pretty good. The other guy is Marwan Mohsen, or Mohsen. Good dribbling stats, good finishing stats between 62 and 72. Shot power is good, penalties are good. Great acceleration and sprint speed, jumping and attacking position are all okay. Athleticism is good as well. So I have asked my scouts to have a quick look at those two guys. I think one goes for, I think the Jesus goes for 1,000 a week, and Marwan wants 3,000 a week. So that comes within. No, I'll do that later. Yeah, I think those two guys come within the budget. So I've moved it all across to wages, and they can see we have £4,069 available. I am potentially going to look to sell, as some of you guys, I pointed out to the other episode, and you guys rightly suggested, selling Sangare. It was suggested that we're selling for no less than £1 million, which I fully agree with. There's another suggestion to potentially sell every player who's on a high wage. That would give it. So if we did sell Bodorov, Sangare, Zenteno, and Hwang Sok Ho, that would give us 3, 6, 10, 14,000 to play with. But unfortunately, as you can see, it's it's my three main centre backs gone, and then they are four of the best players. If we have a look via overall, so it's Bodorov, Sangare, Zenteno, and Hwang Sok Ho. Sangare, I can do it right. There you go. Sangare, Bodorov, Zenteno, and Hwang Sok Ho. They are in there along with Moore and Frankham. I don't really want to sell Moore and Frankham. They are only on 750 a week. If I can sell Sangare, great. If I can get the $1 million for him, basically, I'm hoping to get around 750,000 just by doing quick, simple maths now. With just even if I get, the way I'm thinking, if I get 520,000 for a player after he's been sold, 520,000 in transfer budget moved across should be 10,000 per week. Obviously 10,000 times 52 weeks. So if we can get 750,000, that's around 15,000 per week for players, which would lend me to look at getting this guy. This guy I looked at last season, Martin Andreas Silva. Yes, he's 31, but if you look at his goalkeeping stats, kicking between 74 and 84, positioning between 62 and 72, he looks like he could be pretty good. He's got good reactions as well, good jumping. Stamina, yes, potentially is going to be a bit of an issue, but if we use him in most league games and give like Ross Warner the cup games, then we could manage it. So there is him to look at, and he's on 6,000 a week if I remember correctly. Yeah, he wants 6,000 a week. I am going to ask my scouts to look into getting him in. There is this guy, the centre forward Hristov. Has reasonable stats, nothing special, but if we could bring him in, maybe that would be one to do. There's this guy, Robin Singh, who's 24. He's got a fantastic finishing between 73 and 83. I believe he wants 6,000 a week. No, he only wants 4,000 a week, so I actually will get my scout to look at bringing him in. I am potentially going to be selling one of my central defenders if we get a reasonable offering, so I'm going to have to start scouting more. So I am going to get Velasco scouted. I will get this Jan Hyun Soo scouted, as I do have obviously the second scout who can scout all these. And there's this guy Vieira Drasumba. I'm going to get him scouted as well, just for my own benefit, guys. I'm just going to see where. Okay, so Drasumba can play right back as well. Soon can just play centre back. Velasco can just play centre back. Okay, so maybe I need to look at getting in some other players in left back and right back. Let's have a quick look and just see how we are looking for left back and right back. I don't think we have that many. No, Fenlon and Kennedy both 60 rated. Kennedy 25, Fenlon 20, and we have Fuller 61 rated, 29. But Hwang Sok Ho, if I remember correctly, can play anywhere across the back three, I think. Obviously, Salpida came in. I'm assuming the board bought him because obviously we were down to only having 17 players. But with the keeper who retired last season, I thought they would have regened one and we would have had like a 17-year-old keeper in there, which would have been okay. But obviously not. So the first thing I'm going to do now, guys, potentially not the greatest thing to do, but I'm going to request some funds. I'm going to request, no point doing it that way, I want 500,000. After carefully investigating the transfer market and our current squad, I have come to the decision that the present transfer budget will not be enough to achieve the level of success I want for this club. As a result, I hereby request you grant me some more funds. Right, that's correct. League objective, high finish, fight for promotion, gain automatic promotion. Right, so I want to fight for promotion, then I want 500,000 to do it. And I'm going to see what they say. I'm hoping they may come back and say, okay, well, I originally wanted to go in with 250,000, but I'm thinking if I go in with 500,000 and they say, well, hang on, no, we don't think this is good, we don't think we can do this, but we'll give you 250,000, then that's fine. But I also didn't want to. I also wanted, if they come back and say yes, you can have this, then I'm maybe thinking, should I have gone in for 1,000,000? But guys, it looks like they've come back with some news, so let's go and find out and see what they've said. Additional funds we have reviewed a bit excessive. So if I go back in and ask for 250,000, I bet they say we don't feel as though you can do the job. I bet they say that now. Sod's law. 250,000. Fight for promotion. Even 250,000 is still $5,000 a week, which I don't want to do that. Which should 500,000 should be okay. Right. Okay. What are you saying now for 250,000? A bit excessive. 250,000. How much did you get for us being promoted? Jesus wept. Okay. Right. So nothing we can do. In fact, actually, yes, we can. We can go and have a look at scout updates. We have 3 updates from Flint. Darasumba, what's the update? Wow, jumping looks okay. Interception, sprint speed is okay. Stamina's not bad. Standing tackle and slide tackle both pretty good. Approach to side, how much do you want? You want 4,000, so that's my entire budget gone. Velasco, you are defending up to 70. Strength is pretty good. Jumping is good. Sprint speed is okay. Stamina reaction's okay. Aggression, alright. Standing tackle, pretty good. Marking, pretty good. And Jan Hyung Soo. Okay, so you're not the best consider when it comes to the other two in terms of standing tackle, slide tackle, but you are the youngest, so there is room for improvement. How much do you want? You want 3,000. Okay, and how much do you want, Velasco? You want 4,000. Okay. So as it stands, it's between Velasco and Durasumba. Durasumba can play left back or right back. Sorry, no, right back or centre back. So that is pretty good. Right, let's see what Osborne has for us. Esmeralda, how are you looking? Well, in the yellow for your physical, and between 58 68 for your finishing. Shot power is okay. Penalties is alright. Short pass could do with improving. Ball control is okay. Marwan Monis between 63 and 71. You know what? I'm not going to risk it anymore. I'm going to look to sign these two players up. Give him 10. In fact, I'll go 20% per goal bonus. We'll go for a crucial first team player. Get you signed up. And then we'll get Jesus signed up as well. Oh shoot, he wants 1250. I thought, yeah, I tell you what, let's see if we can actually sign him up for 1,000. See if he'll accept 1,000. He's looking for a new club. We'll see if we can get it for 1,000, but 20% 4-year deal. Important first team player. See what he says to that. He may agree to it. He may not. Robin Singh, what's your finishing? Well, your finishing is pretty good. And Silver, wow, you do look pretty good. So let's potentially see if we can get rid of Al Sangare, although I was potentially hoping we'd have bids in by now for him. But then again, I've not put him on the transfer list, so maybe I do need to put him on the transfer list and see where we go. Marwan Mushen accepted his contract. That's fantastic news. Get you in. New signing arriving, and Jesus. Okay, he wants more money. Can't offer him that yet. Right, two-team management. Let's see what Mushen 63. Oh yeah, we like that. Fantastic. Right, I think it may be time to put Sangare. I don't. I want to sell him because I get the money, but I don't want to put him on the transfer list because I won't get I won't get the million that I want. Whereas if clubs are trying to pry him from me, then I can ask for that bit more. But we are now getting to the friendlies now, and oh, yes, it's slightly concerning. I'll tell you what I can do. I'll see if I can sell him and if I can put his value on. Right. No, I can't, so I've just got to add him to the transfer list and then see if I can get a million for him. Okay, right. Maybe that's just what we have to do. Right, let's go and sort the squad out for this game. Right striker is going to be, there we go, Mohsen. Kennedy. Who have we got? We've got Podorov. Are you actually back? Yes, you are. Right, so looking at that, I'll tell you what, let's give Warner a game. Just because if Al Sangari's going, then we need to do that. Oh, yeah, it's not good, is it? Two goalkeepers on the bench. Right, play Real Jean or Jean. Hopefully we can get a win, get some good pre-season going. 3-1 win. More with 2, Bodorov with 1. Mohsen came off after he missed a penalty as well, you little bastard. Not great on your debut, fella. Not really a good way to impress me. Right, another pre-season coming up. Has Sangare surplus to requirements? No, he's not. I just need the cash. As we have an office. Jim Fenlon. Oh, fuck off with these. I want it to be... You have received an offer. I'm playing well, so I'm a bit concerned it has me on the bench. It's pre-season, fella. For fuck's sake, get over it. Right, let's make a couple of changes. Just rotate a few players. Obviously, can't get the assistant to do it because I don't have a full team. Fenlon out. Azogwe in. Frankham out. St. Luce in. Moore out. Arthur in. I think that's everyone. I want to keep Moore in there. Sorry, Warner in goal. We want to keep him there and just get his stats up quickly as possible. Al Nada. We're playing a 4-4-1-1 formation. Right. Okay, skip that. 3-2 win. Sheringham, Frankham, and Azogwe with the goals. Bit worrying that my strikers are being substituted when we have no fit players. We have no fit strikers. Right, Jim Fenlon, last match. The board is hopeful of a successful season, and we look forward to seeing how your leadership and determination can get the best out of the players. We mostly judging your success in the league, and have decided that your season objective will be to achieve a high league table finish. Fuck you. Sorry, but you're expecting me to achieve a high league table finish, and you've given me naff all to do with it. As we have a transfer offer for Al Sangare. See, this is what I didn't want. West Brom. I want $1 million for him. Right. See, remaining transfer budget. Apparently, the board are going to give me 675,000, which is not what I want. I want the full lead. I want 750,000. Right. That's if even if West Brom come back and say yes, they may come back and say no. Right. I've seen my final report. So Durasumba looks like he could be pretty good. Soon, or Sue, sorry, could be good. And Velasco, yeah. So I've got two potential centre backs I can pick up there. Okay, I'm happy about that. Right, I just want to have a quick look at the calendar and see how long we've got between this game and the start. Wow. Holy crap. Right, and then who have we got? We've got Blackpool in the Capital One Cup, and we've got Bury in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. Holy crap. Okay. Not much we can do. Alright, let's get this pre-season game done against Poznan. Could do with a win. We've had 2 wins so far. We are conceding goals, but we're also scoring them. Mosain gets his first goal, but we lose the game 2-1, and it was from the penalty spot, finally. Right, 4 offices. Is this going to be my other scout? No, this is transfers. I decided to match it. Okay, interesting. Right, I'm going to praise my team ahead of this game against Leyton Orient. We're doing well. View scout report for Martin Andreas. Yeah, he's definitely the guy I want to bring in. Definitely want to bring in that keeper. Robin Singh, between 74 and 78. How much do you want for wages? You want 4,000. Okay, so maybe let's try and bring in all these 4 players. Jesus wants, call it 1,500. Singh wants 4,000. That's 5,500. And Silver wants 6,000. So that's 11,000. Okay, so it's 11,000 we need to get on the wages. I already have 1,000 there. Then again, that will be one. Yeah, there will be 3 strikers bought in and a goalkeeper. Player sold. Stopping simulation. Player sold, and the board have given me 850,000. Fantastic, that's what we want. Right, let's shove all that up their asses. No, I'm only joking, guys. I'm only joking. Move all that. Right. Oh, plus his wage. So what we're going to have here, 11, 13, 16, 21,000. Holy shit. We can really boost this squad up. Let's get buy-in players. My shortlist. Let's get this keeper in. First of all, tell you what, I'm going to scout. No, I'm not going to scout him yet. Right. Martin Andreas Silva. Approach to sign. 6,000 will give you 20% clean sheet. 3-year deal. Crucial first team player. Brings me down to 15 left. Right. We'll get you Velasco in. You are young, 24. Approach to sign. Okay, so that's 6,000 plus this 4,000. So 10,000 spent, which means we have 10,000 remaining. We are going to bring in Robin Singh, who wants 4,000. So that will give us, will leave us with 6,000. And then if we get in this young striker, Jesus, he wanted 1,200. And that is going to leave us with, call it 4,500 available. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, guys, I am going to leave it there. We have 4 potential new signings coming in. Yes, I have got rid of our star keeper, but needs must, and I am hopefully going to bring in, with that sale, 4 players plus more. We have potential to bring in. I might look to bring in this Darasuba, who can play right back as well as centre back, or I may just look to go out and get a couple of fullbacks. If I can get a couple that for say 2,000 wages each, I may look to do that. We have Hwang Sok Ho, who can play. I'm sure he can play anywhere on the back 3. So let's have a look. Bennett can play centre back only. Bodorov, centre back only. Hwang Sok Ho can play anywhere, and he's rated 65. Zenteno can just play. So we could potentially have Hwang Sok Ho left back, get that Durasuba in and play him right back because he's going to be in the 60s. Then we have Bodorov, Zenteno in the back 2, along with that Velasco, and we have Bennett there as cover, and then I would have Fuller and Fenlon as cover, and sell Kennedy. That, because Fenlon's only 20 and he's rated the same. So you know what? Yeah, add to transfer list. 140,000 off. Midfield, how we're looking? We have Moore, Azogwe, Moore, and Peel. We have potentially do with a left mid and have Moore, who can play left mid as cover. We've got Frankham and St. Luce for right back. We've got Mohsen Sheringham. We'll have Singh and Jesus there, and so we'll have 4 strikers. Goalkeepers, we've got 2. If we get Silver in, we've got 3 in. So we are going to be pretty well covered. Yeah, those 4 players would put us up to 22 in the squad with 21,000 budget, 21,400 budget, and I'm sure it was 6 for Silver, 4 for Singh, 4 for Velasco, which is 14, and 1.25. So that's 15,250, which means we could even have £6,000 left, which, to be honest, is pretty good. That's £6,000 left to bring in. I'd hope at least 2 more players, or we bang that full £6,000 in one player, and it is a godly player. For that 6,000 for a free agent, you are going to pick up one hell of a player, and it's going to be a 70 rated player for that 6,000. But we shall see. And guys, I'm going to have a look and see what I can scout. I'll look for left mids. I will also look for fullbacks as well, potentially. Actually, no, I'm not going to look for fullbacks. I am going to... I will bring in Durasuba. I scouted him. He looked pretty good, and with his stamina is pretty good. Sprint speed, acceleration, all good. Stand tackle, slide tackle. Passing is okay. He can play right back as well. So let's have a look and let's bring him in. That's 4,000, which will leave me about 2,000, I think, for a left mid. So we shall see what I can do, and I will scout around and see who there is. But guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and I'm going to enjoy the signings I have brought in. And we sort of also, we'll say it was a collective decision to get rid of Sangare. Yes, he's a keeper who in this league would help us out amazing, but hopefully Silva, this keeper with those stats down the bottom, his goalkeeping stats, they see their 60s is worst. So you think he's going to be pretty good. You'd hope he's going to be 64, 65 rated. And even if he helps out for one season and we sell him again, maybe that's something we do. But guys, there are 5 potential players coming in: Durasuba, Velasco, Silva, Esmerado, and Singh. 2 more defenders, a new keeper, and 2 strikers, which we desperately need. We could be cheeky and see how much Spurs want for Abika. He has great finishing, he has great stats. And I tell you what, I will inquire. He's on £4,000 a week, but if we can sort of get him down from that, maybe we look to do that. There is this guy as well, if you potentially want to change our formation and go with a 4-4-1-1, Hristov. Can you play anywhere else, fella? Please tell me you can play in midfield. You can play in midfield. Interesting. What sort of wage are you after? You want £3,000. Okay, we may leave you for now, as I do think a left mid would be something that we try and look for next. But guys, I will catch you in the next episode where we will start the season. Well, yeah, pre-season done already, and that episode will be out tomorrow on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.